If you're looking for happiness, then you're in the right place because I'm not only the one that you call the positivity guy, I'm also the happiness guy. So, today I'm going to be talking about the inferiority complex. What I've heard about it is that a ton of people just view themselves as inferior to other people, and that's simply because they don't see the value in themselves. I'll tell you one basic truth: you are what you believe you are. It doesn't matter how imaginary that is, but you are what you believe you are, and that actually happens. It quite literally manifests into the world. I'll tell you something. An experiment was made, I don't know when, but an experiment was made, and it basically had two control groups, just a normal group of people and another average group of people. The first group was given like a really healthy drink, a drink that's high in protein and low in calories, just a really healthy drink. The second group were given a drink that was full of calories, full of sugars, and all of that, and their bodies reacted in the exact same way they should. The guy who took the people who took a lot of sugar, their glucose instantly spiked. The people who took low sugar, their glucose didn't spike that much. But you know what's funny is they were both given the exact same drink. The only difference is that these people were told the drink had a ton of calories and a ton of sugars, and these people weren't told that. So when these people just believed that the drink had a ton of calories, their bodies operated and spiked in glucose just as much as it would if it had actually been calories. It works the exact same way when you see a bear. It's when you see if you were just walking in the forest and you see a bear, you would start running. And if you were just walking in a forest and you imagine the bear in front of you, you'd also start running. Both of the times you'd get that adrenaline strike. You just get adrenaline and you start sprinting the hell away, right? Even though it couldn't have been a real bear in the first place, could just be your imagination. Your body reacted the exact same way it would if it was a real bear. So, whatever you believe is actually what you are. It quite literally manifests into you. Like if you tell yourself, I'm a millionaire, I'm a millionaire, I'm a millionaire, you'll unconsciously you start doing the actions that a millionaire would do because you believe that you're a millionaire. That's literally how it works. Like if I kept looking in the mirror and telling myself, I'm a millionaire, I'm a millionaire, I'm a millionaire, I'd start doing the actions that a millionaire does. I'd start speaking the way that a millionaire does. And that's exactly why I'll become a millionaire in the end. Because why do you call a millionaire a millionaire? It's because you see him do actions that a millionaire does. Like, for example, why do you call a charismatic person charismatic? It's because when a charismatic person enters a room, he's always like, oh yeah, he's shaking hands, talking to people with a loud voice, being positive, spreading his message, talking like that. That's what a charismatic person does. So whenever you see someone do that, you're like, oh, that person is charismatic. So whenever you see someone do the actions of a millionaire, you're like, oh, that person is a millionaire. So in turn, whenever you do actions that a millionaire does, you end up becoming a millionaire in the long run. Like a couple of years, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years from now, you'd actually become a millionaire because you're doing the actions that a millionaire does. Why the hell wouldn't you become a millionaire? By the way, if you want to take this seriously and want to actually start being more positive throughout your life, enjoying your life, stopping the things that actually bother you, like the inferiority complex, I have a community called Social Media of Positivity, which I plan to fill with a ton of people just like you, so that they can all help each other. Because what's stronger than a full community full of people who have the same morals, beliefs, and also people who are positive to help each other up the negative holes they've dug for each other. Back to the point I was talking about. So, you are what you believe you are. So why would you value yourself so little to the point that you value that you're inferior to other people? I'll tell you something. I was thinking about this point and I didn't really understand it that much until like 2 days ago, 1 day ago. I was talking to a friend and I was like, how can I be the same value as, yeah, like I'm on self-improvement and I'm improving myself and all of that and I'm trying to become more happy in life and all of that. How can my value as a human being be the same value as someone who's just a drug dealer just because he's human? Or how can my value as a human being be the same value of Elon Musk, even when he's way richer than me and way more successful than I am and way older than I am? He told me that your value as a human being doesn't change. You're still a human being. Just like you eat, drink, the homeless man eat, drinks, the drug dealer eats and drinks, Elon Musk eats and drinks. You're all human beings. You do the same actions that a human being does. But your your skills and your attributes are different, but you're still a human being, so you can't value yourself as something that's less than a human being. You're not inferior to anyone. You have the same capabilities that someone has. and you have the same actions that someone, you have the same capabilities and you have the same ability to do those actions that someone has. So why are you valuing yourself so little compared to him, so inferior to him, when you're exactly like him? The only difference is he started doing the actions and you didn't. Right? He started doing things and taking credit for them when you didn't. So right now he's climbing a ladder, but you're both still human beings. No one is inferior to anyone. As soon as you get that point through your head, you realize that whenever someone tells you comparison is the thief of joy and all of that, you realize that's just stupid. Comparison isn't the thief of joy. How the hell would you get better in anything in life if you didn't compare? Like, I'm a YouTuber. Whenever I try to compare myself, I compare myself to bigger educational YouTubers like Hamza or Iman Gadzi, stuff like that. And whenever I realize content like mine is similar to theirs, I'm like, okay, I'm on the right path. It's because I'm comparing myself to other people who are in my same business model, but they're better than me. You have to compare yourself to succeed. Like, whenever you read a book or watch a podcast and learn something new, you compare your current lifestyle to that new thing. That's why you tell yourself, oh yeah, that's what I was doing wrong. I should change to doing this thing. Whenever you watch an Andrew Huberman podcast and he's telling you that sleeping 10 hours a day is way better than sleeping 8 hours a day, you compare that and you tell yourself, oh yeah, I'm sleeping 8 hours a day. I should be sleeping 10. It's because you compared, you realize the fact that you were sleeping 8 hours and not enough because the fact that you compared. So just understanding the inferiority complex and being able to overcome that just instantly opens doors that you weren't open to before. And it completely changes your life. Like, people who are inferior have a ton of negatives and a ton of disadvantages. The people who believe they are inferior, the people who believe that they are inferior will always walk around with zero self-confidence. They won't be confident in saying whatever they want to say. They won't speak with a loud voice. They'll be the opposite of a charismatic person. It's because they believe that they're nothing. So they'll be inferior because you are what you believe you are. It's as simple as that. And look, no matter how good you can get alone, how happy you can get alone, it always gets better with a group of friends around you. Like, I can keep telling you, I'll always keep giving you advice for the rest of my life. I'll always keep giving you advice as much as I can. But let's be real. No matter how much advice I give you, you know that no matter how good you are alone, you can always be better with someone around you. It's an undeniable truth, and you know this. Whenever you're doing anything alone, you're always better when you have a friend around you, or you have 2 friends with you, maybe even 3 friends. You always do better. When you're going to the gym and you're lifting heavy weights, you always lift more weights when you have friends around you. You're always able to break your past limit when you have friends around you. It's just an effect that happens. When you have people who have your same morals, beliefs, and ideals, you end up doing better when you're with them. So imagine a community filled with a ton of people who have your same morals, beliefs, and ideals. People who want to help each other, because you know how positivity works. There's something called emotional contagion. Basically means if the person next to you is feeling negative, you'll start feeling negative too. And if a person next to you is feeling positive, you'll start feeling positive too. So when you have a group of friends around you and one of them starts feeling negative, all of you will help that person stop feeling negative because of 2 reasons. 1, because you're helping him, and 2, because you don't want to feel negative. And if you help him, he'll become positive, so he won't make you negative. Get that point? That's how emotional contagion works. So imagine an entire group of people helping other people not become negative, and helping negative people start finding the positivity in life. You know the people I really hate? You know the people you should ignore every second of your day? It's the people that are negative, but at the same time, they criticize us for trying to be positive. The people who are negative but don't try to find a way to be positive. They just ruin the people next to them. Like, imagine being negative and just not trying whatsoever to become positive. You'll just start spreading your negative emotions and you won't even care. Those people are depressed. Those people, I don't know what the hell they're doing with their lives. Like, imagine living a life where you're just so depressed to the point that you don't even want to feel happiness. You're not even trying and you don't even want to find solutions to become happy. Until that person within himself actually realizes that he's being stupid and he should actually find reasons to be happy, you shouldn't be near that person, because he'll just start spreading his negative emotions to you until you become just like him. That's why I thought to myself, why not make a community with the most positive people in the world, and people who would actually want to help the negative people who want to become positive but don't know how. Because when I realized that those negative people who are just wanting to be negative and staying in the negative zone could ruin them, I was like, why the hell ruin this chance? Because the more positive people in the world, the better the world will become. That's exactly why I created social media of positivity. A place that would be perfect for someone like you. A place that would be distant from the people who are negative, who want to just stay negative and ruin other people for literally no reason. A place where only people who are positive and people who are negative, but they want to find positivity, they want to actually enjoy their life. A place where they can stay, where they can also find happiness. So, I believe if you've watched this far into the video, you'll really enjoy the type of people and the type of things that you see inside there. Always remember to stay positive, and I'll see you in the next video.